that little dude called Xiao down there? We gotta help him.
Hold on. What's this?
It appears to be a small fissure.
What can you possibly find inside? It can't be a living person, can it?
Xiao, is that you?
Oh, quit trying to scare us!
Huh? Wait,
Conqueror of demons, can you hear us?
Hello!
he isn't responding.
You.
Oh, he finally...
Oh!
We followed your voice.
Talk about a coincidence.
A coincidence. Something's not right. Something's wrong with this. If he can, we should have him
Tell us what happened and where you are.
No. Your safety is the...
Huh?
Where'd he go? It sounded like...
It seems the only option we have to explore any further is through that entrance over there.
Huh! He's in. Anyway, the secret behind whatever's going on should be in this cave, right? Don't worry, little dude. Ito's on the way!
Boss, please don't go charging ahead.
Don't worry!
Looks...
Well, Chucker, how's your ear?
It's fine! Ugh. My butt is tough!
Go ahead, you can cry if it hurts.
What do you mean try not to laugh? You should...
But wouldn't feeling sorry for you be a violation of your dignity? Besides, it's harder not to laugh when I'm not the one in pain.
Paimon, don't laugh.
It's okay, everybody. If you want to laugh at him, just let...
Don't you have a heart, Shinobu? Oh, and people think I'm the monster.
Wait a second. Xiao's not here. But...
Seems a little out of place.
Maybe it's some sort of... I don't know, an emergency shelter? There was a picture book I read once that said nice people sometimes build Our little dude must be inside then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Any person with a
Wow, Bull Chucker. Looks like you're subordinate.
Oh, I believe she was talking to both of us. Yeah, so you can wipe that smug smile off your face. All right, watch and learn, Shinobu. This is why I'm the boss and you're the deputy. If no one is macho enough to open the door, then I'll step aside. Once this door's open, we are out of here.
Eviloni, be gone!
Ah!
Am I seeing things? Or was there someone behind the door?
Nah, can't be. Weird.
Why don't we just open the door again?
Who? Me? Oh.
All you do is goof around all day. You're a bad influence to our child.
those people are carrying bowls.
People throw beans to drive out Oni. Boss is an Oni, so they throw beans at him to get rid of him.
Gave me the fright of my life. What are people from Inazuma doing in a place like this?
Calm down.
Hey, let's get one thing straight, all right? I'm not...
Right, but that's not the point. The question is, does this door lead to Inazuma?
Huh? How could that be possible?
You guys go right ahead. I'm not opening it again. So, who's up? Oh, how about Paimon? Why don't you open it?
No way!
All right.
That's our Shinobu. Now, don't let...
All right. Let's see what's behind the door this time.
Still reading, Shinobu. Listen.
Shinobu? Who is that?
No way!
Oh, this is embarrassing. This is one place I wasn't counting on having to hear that speech again.
Your mother wanted you to become a shrine maiden?
The whole reason I came to study in Liyue was because I didn't want to become a shrine maiden. My family...
From what we know about Lady...
Think of it this way. Some cats can be domesticated and kept in the house, while other cats are meant to survive in the wild.
That's right, your calling is with the gang. I mean,
It's true. You've got a good thing going.
Gotta agree with you there.
from the look of it, what's behind the door can change. And not only that, it always changes to something that nobody wants to see. And don't forget, we have that little dude waiting for us to save him.
Would any of you like to give it a...
No thanks. I'd prefer not to open it if only something terrible awaits. If anyone's going to find a way through,
what?
because I don't buy it, that's why. I don't believe for 1 second that we're gonna find the Conqueror of Demons by going through that door. So
Not gonna lie, you don't really sound like you have much of an imagination.
All right.
Yeah, my savior, Sean.
I'm sure I probably do, but nothing springs to mind. Anyway, I suppose I'll find out.
You old geezer. Out of 8 pounds of salt, today you gave away 3 for free, sold 2, and exchanged 3 for booze. How much money did you actually make in—
Huh? But didn't you tell me to sell things as I please?
You fool! You told the old man next door to come and fetch the—
A civil dispute.
Who were they?
No one in particular, but it is a prime example of the many difficult—
So you mean you don't like handling disputes over petty matters?
Not exactly. What I mean is that I don't like working with people who cannot let go of trivial grievances. It's not long before those good intentions. It's my desire to solve problems for people.
I understand what you mean.
I suppose there's no need to discuss this any further.
Don't look at me. I told you.
Come on, Yelan, we're a team here. If you're not gonna try, then at least give us a convincing...
In that case, I serve Ningguang, the Tianxuan of the Qixing. The scope of my work includes some of Liyue's biggest secrets. The chances are, if I open this door, there can be no witnesses left alive. Is that a sufficient reason for you?
Oh, yeah, sounds impressive. Hey, Shinobu, who's Ningguang?
She's someone who won't let you walk out of the chasm alive if she finds out that you're prying into her secrets. Boss, you really do need to work on learning—
Look, I knows what I needs to knows. It's called being a free Oni.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. Yelan works for Ningguang.
Yes, which is precisely why I was trying to keep her secret. We should avoid letting Yelan open this door. What about you, Traveler?
Yeah, go for it, Traveler. Besides,
I say give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe little dude is waiting for us on the other side.
so, wait. Hey, there you are! You sure had Paimon's... We couldn't open the door after you went in. Everyone was super worried about...
Did you find anything, Traveler?
So, did you find the person we want to rescue inside?
Judging by the look on your face, I'm guessing you saw something a little unpleasant in there.
Huh? Don't worry. Paimon will keep searching for him with you.
Stupid door!
If Paimon wasn't feeling so exhausted, she'd help out too.
Hey, what is this? Nap time?
So let me get this straight. I'm starting to have a very ominous feeling about this domain.
I feel the same way.
I concur. We came here following the Conqueror. The things we've encountered on the other side of that door are...
On top of that,
The phenomenon hasn't reached a lethal...
I'm starting to worry that we're being affected by the changes in this space. In order to avoid the sudden accumulation of hunger and fatigue,
suddenly feels
Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel tired too.
Paimon's whole...
According to the current evidence, it seems our physical... And now it seems that mental fatigue is unavoidable. Though we have yet to locate the Conqueror of Demons, I suggest we go back and get some rest.
She's right. Hey, Lavender Melon, you okay?
It's hard to believe what we've encountered. Well, I suppose after these last... Though the list of annoying... strolling around this... Just don't laugh at me, okay?
Ushi, you sure you can't... Sure, you do you.
You haven't slept...
Don't worry about me. Stank now. If I'm not... It's my job.
I figured as much.
Sure. So I also have some ideas of my own.
As they say, two heads are always better than one. By the way, Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you. Please, come meet me over there. Thanks for coming to speak with me. I've been thinking about this place. Since we still don't know just what kind of danger we're up against, we can't afford to delay. Don't you think it's a strange coincidence that as soon as you told us about the Conqueror of Demons, we heard his voice in that place? It almost seems deliberate. As if something was trying to convince us that the Conqueror of Demons was there in order to lure us into the unknown. I have a theory, but I can't tell the others. Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else. Is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space? We're seeing things in people that shouldn't, and we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. If that's true, it means we've entered into a place when you put it all together. This is a place where time and space are thrown into chaos. And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice even when we had no idea where he was? It doesn't unless this space wanted us to hear it. Which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about... I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons. He was somewhere else. Traveler, you said you saw the abyss in that room, didn't you? At first glance, the door may seem like a prank. It shows you there's no way of knowing what might be in there. One minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your guard. This space is a powerful opponent, but I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. Do you remember? It felt like spatial magic. When we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of... I think that this space purposefully transmitted the... But I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons was never part of its plan. Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have... If we try to stay calm and listen carefully... Can you feel that? Let me see. I think it's here. And... I secretly learned Yelan's illusion-breaking method without her knowing. The sound came from behind this illusion. It's getting clearer.
No. This is the chasm. What did we go through here? It was just that battle fought.
The voice is much clearer now. We're close. Conqueror of Demons, can you hear me? It's Yanfei. The Traveler and I...
Traveler? Yanfei?
It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Listen to me. It's chaotic here. We may not be in the same space, but sometimes the sound can get through.
Everything is chaotic here. No, the darkness that sullies my soul is harmful to mortals.
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
So, you're in danger too? There was no need for you to search for me.
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the Traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
How do we meet?
Conqueror of Demons, can you find out where our voices are coming from? Find the...
I see. The spaces may intersect amidst the chaos. Try something.
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we might not get another one.
Stand back!
Let's get him back to the camp.
Now we can avoid getting split up.
Oh.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own sake.
It's just a flesh wound. I'm
You're not a burden. Don't think that for what...
fine. As you wish.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait.
The one I get. Is that the plain yaksha?
As expected. Oh, Traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
I also felt that the space was targeting us. But Yanfei managed to exploit its weakness.
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. Now that we found the Conqueror of Demons, the next...
I went back to the domain again just now. Although I couldn't find... My clan has practiced magic for I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it disappeared as... I think so, but it... Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me...
Just like with that door. It's like...
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be. If that's the case, it can only have one goal. To trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
We should prepare for the worst. But we mustn't give up.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm.
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do. What were you referring to?
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Conria. Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can know.
We got it.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the set. Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. The Liyue army eventually won the war. But 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could find. But this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities we're faced. We can't give up. Right now. Are you all right?
Shh. We'll talk later. I'm just processing all the... Maybe the key to our escape.
All right.
Oh, don't worry.
No, I'm...
You don't look well. I guess things... It's okay. Sometimes I...
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little... Man, she looks wiped out. Man, that little dude looks stunning. I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Traveler, when did you get here?
Wait, where are we? Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tibet could end up so out of their depth? Yeah, so anyway, Paimon just had the weird... Yeah, just like that. Aw, Ushi, were you looking after Paimon?
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
I'm fine. The karma I carry is dangerous.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so,
What happened while Paimon was sleeping?
with a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh,
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone. But when I found them,
Madame Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshu Inn to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh.
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
Bosacius? Is that one of the 5 yakshas? Like you? I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4...
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Oh, he left. But Bosacius was the
Did he forget his promise?
It's possible. I am the sole survivor.
What made you come to the chasm?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm? That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, but no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 yakshas in total, so there's...
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you...
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with?
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic...
What will?
Oh, right. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and Adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out.
And this can be done
Whoa, whoa! You wanna write write a will?
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This pure deception is easy to spot. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. If we hadn't managed to get in touch,
How is this?
our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not. I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here.
But how do you know?
You might become a shadow.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago,
I can't say for sure. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable. But So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely,
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening to send you back to the outside world. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
No. No way.
Paimon neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not...
But
I cannot.
What is wrong with you?
to conclude, I'm not—
What if I told you? This is my last will.
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off... Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're... And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape?
Yelan.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible...
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak.
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushed.
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time. Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Easy now.
Have a taste of this! Yeah! Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path! If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Should have seen this coming. Why do you always have to...
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said... Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested?
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing.
Ito?
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with you. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find everyone's important. Everyone, let's all do our best to leave the boss to me.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
What the? So Ito's efforts were in vain?
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go.
Aha, I see. I'm with you. So far, I still haven't found the thing I came... If this domain has the power to project...
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling...
Well, I can't guarantee that.
I will find a way.
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then... After all, I'm just... By the way, I have to say, though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, from what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being... How can things ever be the same again, knowing that if I were her, I'm not sure I would have done any... Oh, wait, 1 sec... Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't...
Thank you, Senpai.
We will. Alright, Traveler, let's go.
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
What's this? Huh? Look at that huge disc.
What? That's the best description.
Huh. Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device But if this really is the fantastic compass... It's so huge! I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. What the... Are they... They look familiar.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Incinerate! You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. Happens all the time. But these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intend. There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design... In all likelihood... Huh? A new entrance. Great!
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to...
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not. The Fatui? Whose memory is... Watch...
Just as I thought.
Yelan, you're...
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Hey, relax. We're...
Busted!
Yikes!
Quietly now.
I mustn't give up. But can I? While I'm here, I will recall. See. In the fence. The compass. Just.
Amateurs.
You've still got it.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusion? Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be... Now that you know, at least we're...
He said the word fantastic.
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you.
It look...
Off we go! Adventure time!
new space.
If everywhere within this space follows the same rules,
Bosacius, I can't believe someone like you would end up as a lost soul underground.
No enemies. Hold on.
wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no, we should go help him.
Stay back. This is my fight.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands! I lured you here to this underground space because I found... your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacius. His signature tactic.
Die here with me!
Huh? How did a valiant warrior like you die here? Useless.
Uh-oh. This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
Look! Bosacius is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacius, martial retreat. Even your strength is finite. But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. And I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Xiao, are you okay?
This is my purpose.
So your invisible opponent was the legendary Bosacius?
Yes. So excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries.
He was saying something about...
He fought here. The nameless Yak...
But didn't you say he'd always announce it?
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm
We yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of slaughter is what we do best. This battle confirmed, in other words, despite going mad, this space recreated him as he was during...
Bosacius's illusion said he... What kind of place could this be?
Guys, it could just be...
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now, if we don't leave, we may... Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius.
Let's light it up!
Looks like there's some information here.
Okay.
It looks like these were letters written by
So, who's this Boyang?
Boyang.
You mean Boyang fought along?
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Yes.
Come on, let's not. I have a gut feeling that. Still, who knows how this space is planned?
Off we go.
There's nothing here at all.
What a creep.
It has the feel of the abyss, but where are the opponents?
Your mother, the abyss. So, this place is created purely. It's getting darker. It's
Ether, wait!
Huh? What's that shiny round thing on the ground?
The fantastic compass!
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially bare.
Oh, he was just a figment of your imagination? So, he appeared as an illusion because you miss him so much, huh?
Yanfei, are you sure?
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, Yelan?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this. Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message inside. Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer. Alright, here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass. Well, well. This is not what I was expecting.
Oh, seems like.
This information was left by a thaumaturge called...
All this information.
Hundreds of years ago, two of my ancestors, they set out together. But only one of them...
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang.
Well, this is just...
What do we do? Are we gonna die? Hyman's had enough of this place. Let me out!
What was that?
I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second, I just need... Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I don't know it verbatim, but I have millennia ago, an Adeptus made a mad. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountain, and that's not all. The book, I have both Adepti and human lineage. It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough. And look! Something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal...
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. It makes sense now. Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu.
Paimon can barely move anymore.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
Let's go.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. What about you guys?
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and it seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever too.
Shoot!
This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was—
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic— I'm a mix of human and adeptus. So the fact that the fantastic compass responded to me shows that the system is still functional. Like—
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
So, an adeptus and a human need to channel their power at the same time?
Yes, if my guess is correct, then when both of you put your full power into the fantastic compass, we should be able to completely reactivate it. Last time, it was used to seal the intersection between this place and the chasm.
Then we're home free.
Awesome. So there's still hope?
You bet.
Your idea seems reasonable.
Okay, well let's all take a quick break.
Oh boy. Paimon's so nervous.
Yelan, Xiao,
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yanfei, there's one thing you might— I'm afraid you probably won't be able to take the fantastic compass out of here. From what I can tell, everything within this domain is the result of disordered space-time and memories. We all came here for different purposes, and everything that's happened here has been in this space. Well, also, according to the history of the chasm, this place must have existed for a very long time. Oh, that. Yeah.
Huh? Wait a second. It was you that shot that arrow?
Who else did you think it was? That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against— If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone.
No. You're just trying—
You could almost liken this bizarre space to a— Additionally,
that's actually what I think too.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using—
this is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So,
Perhaps it was. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family.
I gotta say, it does intrigue if this is fate.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me.
Traveler, take care of Paimon.
Sure. Stars align, bestow your light. Evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge. By dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command! Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Elatus, falling in!
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless yaksha, do I request your approval.
You can't keep this up. Your strength won't last. That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Zhao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that. And since it's not easy to persuade Zhao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Zhao, she's criticizing you.
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I will keep your words in mind.
Really? Well, that's great. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground.
Hey, so... Ballchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Let's go check on him.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like...
Are you in any pain?
The head? What about it?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh, brother.
The heck are you guys talking about? Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though.
It's a long story. Ito, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and I'm the reason you all got caught up in this.
Bah, crazy talk. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good point.
I like the sound of that.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why do
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
All right, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Oh, wait! Yelan left already.
Oh, yeah? that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know. Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
What?
Oh, I want to.
Me too. Good idea! Let's do that! Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was so gentle and...
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also.
You betcha! Alright, Ito.
Oh, yeah!
See you next time.
Finished taking care of.
Oh, there wasn't any business.
You're still here. I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei. Heading to... Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we wanted to say to Shao.
I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope...
We got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please...
Oh. You figured me out, huh? Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. Where could that strange space have come from? And how is it I have to investigate this further? Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time.
Bye, Yelan!
You knew I was waiting for you? Really? There's some...
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the yakshas. The temple up ahead was... Maybe I came...
You mean back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. You could dress up for Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle, and perhaps the same is true for me. After living...
Oh yeah! Ushi wanted us to tell you! Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. But after, he also said that he doesn't have any grants. Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't. Yep, like people with visions.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others. They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. I am a Lattice, and Menogius is General Capisis. The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatis. Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground. Yelan was right. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help.
Well, Paimon still thinks.
Yenfei and Yelan are correct. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able to escape. In the end, I still had to...
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhongli, Rex Lapis, for such a long time.
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius' memory. It's good that one more person...
Menogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again.
Stay here. No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now too?
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother, what's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me, don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother! Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my... I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyong.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius. Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today. Have you ever had a moment where by now, I have accepted...
How?
It matters not. Bonanis, Minogi. Now that I know what happened, before we left that place, I picked up a stone. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died, and too many yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like Bosacius, Boyang, heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be... I accept your advice.